Sorry about it. I'm
We
not
are
gonna
in
go
the
back and forth.
process of filing
Yeah, you deal
eviction.
with her. You deal with her. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that.
We are in the process of filing eviction.
We told you that we was property managers, but yeah, we had to bust your bubble. We are the owners of the property, man. We got responsibilities and shit we gotta do. We've been trying to call you and reach out to you, sending you emails, and we haven't heard nothing. Let's toast to her getting out the place. Because this don't make no sense. She got to go. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate all the love and the support over these past couple days, us telling our story and telling our truth. We just ask you to continue to subscribe, continue to hit that like button, and continue to show us love. We really appreciate everybody in the comments and all the feedback. This is just our story. This is our truth. But we had to come back to you guys today with another one. We are extremely shocked. We received a phone call back from our tenant from hell that we've been telling y'all about, that we've been trying to kick out. We about to call her back now while we recording because we want to let you know what we dealing with and live.
In real time.
Everybody's trying to make it seem like we just these bad landlords and stuff like that. But we wanted to show you exactly what we dealing with. She's called me twice already, but I'm about to give her a call back now. She's waiting on us. So we'll see what she got to say. All right, so I'm about to call her right now. Miss Ebony. Where's her number at? Here we go.
Put it on speaker.
Just so y'all can see what we've been dealing with.
This is to show y'all.
Hello?
Hello, good evening, Miss Ebony. I was just returning your call. How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I was just calling. I seen I received a missed call from you. We've been trying to call you over the past couple weeks regarding your rent payment. We know the government is shut down and Section 8 haven't been paid, but when we go on apartments.com on our portal, we see that you haven't paid either, and we've been trying to reach out to you and stuff like that, and we haven't heard anything. So we're trying to see, is everything fine? At this point, it's almost the fourth week of October, and we have responsibilities we have too as well. We got to pay our mortgages, and we haven't received anything from you. Is everything okay?
I do understand that. I completely understand that. But like you said, the government is shut down. They haven't paid their part. I'm not paying my part. I just go, it goes a little bit of the same thing. So I'm trying to understand, why do I have to pay? The government haven't paid. I'll pay as soon as they pay.
Yeah, but this is not COVID. Yeah, this does not work like that. You have to pay your 30% of the voucher. If you're on Section 8, Section 8 has their portion they have to pay. I understand the government is shut down, but you have to pay your portion. That does not exclude what you have to pay. I know you got 6 kids. I know you got other responsibilities, but at the same time, man, you have to pay your portion. We got mortgages we got to pay. How do you not going to just decide not to pay? That don't make sense.
I mean, it's getting very aggressive over here. I'm just trying to understand. I didn't say anything about COVID. All I said was the government haven't paid their part. That means I don't have to pay my part right now. I don't know. I really don't understand why the fuck have you called the government and asked them for their payment yet?
At the end of the day, you have a portion you have to pay. It's not free. These are the rules and regulations, man. Like, I'm confused. We got things we got to pay.
What could you?
So what? Okay. So she's really sitting here thinking just because the government didn't pay, that now she's still not responsible for the little morsel of the percentage that the government didn't cover. See, and I'm seeing a bigger trend of people more so focused on how you react to something as opposed to the original offense that started this to begin with, right? You can even hear the woman in there talking to him saying, oh, it's coming off aggressive, as opposed to just staying on track with what we're really here to talk about, which is why do you think it's okay? So basically, you're taking an opportunity that you saw. So you had the funds, but you saw an opportunity in which you can get over. And in this case, it's it's one black person getting over on another black person. So what's the excuse, right? Because we like to over sympathize, especially when it's in relation to bad behavior going on, and really somebody doing something that does not have integrity and that is immoral to begin with. Because a lot of times we'll react to these food stamp videos or whatever the case, government assistance. And what we're talking about originally is people getting over on the system who really don't need it. And there's still people who will try to come in and justify and take defense of people who are clearly and knowingly getting over and taking an opportunity, just like this woman basically just admitted. She's taking her opportunity just because she can, not because she's in dire constraints. She's literally just doing it because she saw the opportunity of where she could have an excuse not to. So I want to know what's going to be the excuse in my comments.
You possibly pay with 30%. So if the government hasn't paid, I don't have to pay. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna pay it as soon. When you get your money from the government, I'll pay my end. It's 30%.
We gotta pay bills. We gotta do what we gotta do. We at the end of the day, we told you that we was property managers, but yeah, we had to bust your bubble. We are the owners of the property, man. We got responsibilities and shit we gotta do. We've been trying to call you and reach out to you, sending you emails, and we haven't heard nothing. And now you want to sit and call me with all this, that, and the third.
I called you 3-4 times about the AC being out, and I didn't see y'all. I didn't see you.
Listen,
Didn't bring a window unit or nothing, but you.
It's always everything that we're not talking about. Now you're talking about something from the past that you're talking about the AC going out, but you've been paying. First, you said it's because the government didn't pay their part, so you feel like you don't have to. Now it's the AC. See what I'm talking about?
But it's about to be wintertime now. We already fixed that AC in the summertime. Long as your furnace is working, we shouldn't be talking about no AC no more. It's fine though. Everything was fine. We sent Morris Jenkins down there. Everything's been fine, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna go back and forth. Yeah, you deal with her. You deal with her. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that.
We are in the process of filing eviction, and we're going to court soon.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Do what you gotta do. I ain't going no fucking well. If the government ain't gotta pay, I'm not gonna fucking pay. So do what you do. Waste your little money down there, file your little eviction, pay no fees, and I'm gonna still be sitting right here. Thank you, and have a great day.
You too.
No, wait, hold on. Hello, man. No, call her back.
That dude was animated. But yeah, I mean, this who y'all gonna justify. This who y'all gonna go to bat for. You saw she took her stance. The government don't gotta do it, I don't have to do it. But understand, she's taking this stance, right? I don't think she understands how competitive, well, she does, how competitive home assistance is. If she loses her Section 8, she might not ever get it back again. But you see the short-minded thinking, and how can you ever get out of the situation if you're thinking short-minded and you're doing self-inflicted wounds because you're thinking in the moment? And this is probably how you ended up in this situation to begin with. You heard she has 6 kids. Short-minded thinking in the moment of passion, and you're reproducing and creating permanent decisions. Just like in this, she's getting mad, as well as she just doesn't want to pay it because she feels like she has an opportunity. Short-minded, so in the long term, she's going to lose out on getting 70% of her rent paid. Because now they're going to evict her. Because these people don't have to rent out for Section 8.
Call her back. No, she's not gonna dismiss us like that. We're not dealing with that. We are not dealing with that. You're not gonna dismiss. Why would you let her hang up? You should never let her hang up. We're not dealing with that.
Sometimes you gotta just hold them. You can't.
Yes, Miss Ebony. No. It's not gonna work like that. You're not gonna just dismiss us like that. At the end of the day, you live in our property. You shouldn't be hanging up on us. We trying to call you and come up with some type of resolution. But we really didn't want to take the court route. We understand how Section 8 works. We come from Section 8 housing. And sometimes we know things happen. We didn't expect no government shutdown, but you could at least pay your portion. You talking about you waiting on the government? You got a government job? Are you laid off? No. You should at least pay your portion. But you trying to hang up on us and dismiss us, man.
I don't care if it was $5.
Yeah, I don't care if it's $5. We still got bills and obligations that we have to pay. This is not a one-way street. Do you understand how real estate works, man? These properties have mortgages.
You know, I'm just living in your place. I'm on Section 8. That's what I understand. And guess what? What else I understand is that I do not have to get out. If the government is shutting down, I don't file your eviction, do what the hell.
This is not COVID, man. This is not COVID. This is a government shutdown. This is not COVID.
You motherfuckers ain't that great of a landlord anyway. So y'all want to be slumlords? I'm going to sit back. So I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Fuck this.
All right, we see you in court. We see you in court.
We'll see you in court.
You'll speak to our lawyers. We see you in court. Bye. We see you in court. I'm not even.
So, do you see the lack of accountability? These people have done nothing slumlordish whatsoever, and now you're calling them slumlords. And this really just stems back to what I just said, lack of accountability. And you even see, like this brother just said, they've been on Section 8 before. But guess what? They didn't stay on Section 8. They used it for what it was for. They used it as a safety net. They got on their feet. Now they're in prosperity, doing well. And they went from Section 8 to actually now having multiple homes that they're now using as investments. And, you know, she's trying to get over on them. And that's the entitlement. And I wouldn't be surprised because she kind of Freudian slipped a little bit because she mentioned, oh, you can't do that. That's not the law. So I already knew that this was intentional and that this was malicious. But now she just kind of verified it in a way that she's getting over just because she knows how the laws work in their specific venue jurisdiction. So she's taking advantage of that. She's going to use that to her advantage. And basically, she's going to run these people through the ringer. And she's just going to waste a lot of time and ultimately end up losing her benefits and then come on here begging and complaining. And then the cycle begins. Isn't it beautiful? It's really its own little ecosystem. But we'll like to feel bad for them once they get to the begging stage of that whatever urgent situation that they thrust on us that they need help for, but they don't show us the context of why you're in that situation, how many people, how many relationships you burned, and that's why now you have to come on here begging for strangers. That's not everybody, but I would say that is a good chunk of these situations. And we're fortunate enough to watch it here in real time. But we'll leave it there. Like the video. Also subscribe if you want to join the Limitless Legion. And if you want to tip the channel, buy your boy iced coffee. Cash app link below. And also feel free to join the Patreon as well, where I have self-improvement content on there. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video.